Live. Testing. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Turkey sandwich. Testing. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. There I am right there. Now let me see how the music is going. Meow, 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 meow. Or should I say moo, 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 moo? This is good. So, remember yesterday, I was here on time, and I started early, maybe 5 to 7 minutes early, intentionally, so I can take care of the quality assurance process of it all, because I usually run into record-breaking technical difficulties the moment I press start. So I use the first few moments to get that finished before everybody starts flooding into the chat. Thousands upon thousands of my beautiful cool peeps and new people flooding into the chat. So yesterday, which was a Monday, boy, I struggled through that, and I started laughing because the whole reason of me being on here is to help you and you, or moo and moo, power through your work week. I didn't help y'all successfully power through the work week. Or maybe I did because I was struggling, y'all. Through the whole entire live stream, I struggled. And then in addition to that, I did a second video. And to no avail, it got worse. By the time I ended my first Morning Moo live stream, I was at 21% brain power. By the time I finished with my second live stream, which was talking about Joe Budden podcast review, I think I was at 17%. Nonetheless, I'm here on time, and the quality control of it all is working rather well. Meaning everything's doing fine. So let me get, what in the world am I stepping on? Okay, never mind. Let me get the backstory going. I don't want to lose where I'm at, so perhaps I will make a new folder, choose another folder. New folder. I don't know how come when I ask for a new folder on the internet, it opens a new folder within the folder, so I always have to go back and find said folder, and move it to have its own category. So let me put peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Side note, I'm slowly getting more subscribers to Elay TV 2 platform. We're approaching 100 subscribers over there, so that's really cool, and I'm glad about that. That's primarily going to be a YouTube Shorts channel and a video game channel. I know I have a lot of shorts over here, and then I realized after making like my 1000th short that I don't know if this is doing more, I think it's doing more harm than good. So I wanted to intentionally slow down on YouTube Shorts. But now the way things are going, goodness, I'm just going to leave things as they are. I have my second page of notes. Let me turn it over because we're already in Taco Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday to everyone. I know this is going to be another chill day. I was really comfortable yesterday, but at the same time, I felt out of it in a way how Mondays are usually supposed to go. I didn't even party hard over the weekends. It's not like a party. But the type of partying The way I describe partying is not like your typical partying like Joe Budden and his crew parties. Or should I just say how Joe Budden and probably how Mona party. My partying, when I do party with my family, it's like on some geek stuff. But we didn't party hard. We're saving that. We're saving that for when Stranger Things comes out. So while I wait for my cool peeps to pop in, I am going to get everything set up over here. Oh my gosh, this is so peaceful. Let's see here. Content, live stream. Let me refresh the page. I need to make this bigger. Why is it at 75%? Oh my goodness, this is so much better. 100%. Now I don't have to squint. I kind of forgot that I made this setting at 75% when I was on here so I could read some charts. But now that I'm not reading the charts anymore, I can make this back to 100%. I forgot to change it back, so I honestly thought something was going on with my vision, but that's not the case. Hi, I make rap music. You make rap music? Okay, cool. So in a way, you're like a poet. So you like to write. That's dope. High five. I'll put some, let me see if it has it. Pencils in the chat for you. And good morning. Good morning to me. There, this is for you. Someone else came in and yesterday and mentioned that they're a poet. And I put pencils in the chat for them too. I like to write as well. It's really fun and it's a great way to express yourself. So we've got November. Oh y'all, it's 11/11/25. 11/11/25. And it will be a good day for all of us. And my notes, Morning Moo, Taco Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday also. Morning Moo. MORNING Moo. And today I will be talking about, when I get to it, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches again. Fires, can you put peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in the microwave? I had so much fun talking about it last week. I want to talk about it again today. Is it possible for you? Let me see here. Do you want to? I got to figure out. Let me write my notes down and I'll put it. Let me finish my first thought on here and then I'll write it down because that's what I have to do. I have to write it down on my clipboard. Just a second. Let me write my notes and then can you provide a way so I can listen to it? Or should I say, like, how can I do this? Give me a minute to figure it out. But I will figure it out. Morning Moo. Can you put peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in the microwave? WAVE part 2. Okay, I have that written down. The next thing I'm going to do is click on your page off of my computer and see what I can do. Go to channel. Thankfully, at this time, the chat isn't flying all over the place, so I can actually use this time to look now. So it's LAO Instinct. You've got the $sign in it, and I'm asking for confirmation, even though it's obvious. And it's your banner is black and white. That's a nice banner. That's really nice. I really like that banner. Yeah, and which song in particular do you want me to listen to, please? Okay. I'm writing some side notes down so I don't forget. So, yes, I can give you the title of the song in the chat. Yes, what's the title of the song you want me to listen to, please? I'll write it down. And after the show, I can look at it because that's what I normally do. Leave. Okay. All right. L E up featuring LAOINSTINS. Okay. I'm almost finished writing it down. Produced by LILRAR. That's cool, Lil Rari. You guys are creative with these names, I tell you. One more question before I move forward. Hello, guys. We have, what was I going to say? As creatives, when it comes to titling things, it seems like it's more fun when you rename yourself as you grow up, right? It's really more fun when you give yourself, like, what do they call it, a stage name or a pseudonym. I won't be able to listen to it live right now. I have to do that in private afterwards, but I'll always leave comments. So I'll leave a nice comment. A nice comment meaning an honest review, and that's what I'll do. So moving forward with that, yeah, because I have music. I have Fusion Fridays music. So eventually I'll be able to be more involved with music like I used to be. I had to pull away from being involved with music a lot when I first started because I had got a strike on my channel. That was before we could freely use music like we wanted to. So yeah, thank you for that. And I have it up here. So I'll remind myself to check it out. I will be able to do that after this live stream. How you guys doing? Welcome in. You're welcome. High five. Bam. A shoo moo 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 moo. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Shouts out to our writer / poet in the chat. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's really cool when we're in here because it's up to you whether or not you want to follow one another. But primarily, in my opinion, a lot of cool people hang out here. That's why I call you my cool peeps. So if you're interested, go on and check out everyone's channels in here and see what they're all about because it's really fun. Let me put some cows in the chat so we can get started with today's morning moo. COW spells cow. We're not doing the cows in the chat song just yet, but I want to put cows in here. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is a beautiful 5:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good morning, and I am coming to you live from the beautiful state of Georgia. Hi, y'all, Georgia. Good morning to Moo Moo and Moo. What are you guys going to eat for breakfast today? And currently, while you're out and about or up and about, what are you drinking? I have water. Oh, that sounds so boring. She has water. Well, that's what I have, and it is so good. It is just right. Everybody's awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Yeah, things are different now, Fires, when it comes to copyright music. You know, everything is a lot better, so I'm not as scared to or reluctant to do anything in reference to music. But yeah, I'll check it out after the live stream is done, and I'll give you a comment. So this time last week, sometime on Morning Moo, we talked about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I wanted to know whether or not you could put those puppies in the microwave. And I messed around and found out a whole bunch of fun stuff. Unbeknownst to myself, I thought it was going to be another simple live stream where I have fun. But boy, I found some other cool stuff about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Like AI overview. Thank you. You're awesome. AI overview was like, did you know? I'm paraphrasing, but AI overview was pretty much like, did you know you could fry a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Or I think there was even a recipe on how you could grill a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, like put it on the grill. So that's why I want to talk about it again, because it's like, OMG. Now, I understand heating up a peanut butter and jelly sandwich so it can be warm, but taking it to the next level of shoving it into the microwave, I'm like, how is this going to fly? AI overview was like, it's not safe to do that because it caused the jelly to melt and you could burn yourself, you know? So let me find my notes. I did not put my, did I do that already? I don't think I put my last week's notes into my binder yet, so I can go over it. Shout out to everybody who came in yesterday. That's Jello. I talked about Jello last week. And I'm surprised I haven't turned into a sheet of paper. I have all these notes and stuff. They say you are what you eat. I don't eat paper, but as much as I consume paper, writing stuff down, I'm surprised I haven't. So if I don't show up tomorrow on my live, it's probably because I turned into a piece of paper and I had to wait to be turned back into a human. Hello. Thank you guys for coming in. High five. This is the craziest woman on YouTube. Thank you. I take it as a compliment. I take a bow. Hopefully I don't get a paper cut as I take a bow. Y'all look at look at all these papers. Look at all these papers surrounding me every day. I need some time to get away. I cannot find it. I'm organized but not organized today. But if y'all was here yesterday, I was falling all out. I was having a Monday, y'all. My Monday yesterday was crazy. So today, fires on the percentage of brain capacity. Let me listen to my brain so I can tell y'all how much percent of my brain I'm using right now in this one shiny moment. Hello, brain. Hello, LA. Brain, yes, LA. I need to know how much capacity am I operating out of. Let me think. Scanning. How much of my brain am I using today? We at about 41%. I think it's going to be a good day today. Bobby Brown. I don't know why I thought you was about to say Bobby Shmurda. I'm like, now since when did he have a song called Rumors? What in the world is Bobby Shmurda doing anyways? Last thing I checked was that 2 summers ago, he was out of jail. Is he making any more music? Moving forward, y'all, my notes is all towed up on here. My notes is so towed up. What's the point of taking notes and when I need to present them to my community, I cannot find them? Hello, thank you for coming in. Who? Michael Jackson, he. What's going on, Oliver Smith? High five. Once again, I didn't put my last week's notes in my binder, and I wanted to read to y'all what we covered about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I cannot find them. But I had so much fun. Owls, what are you cooking up for us today? Sharing is caring. If you don't want to share, that's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Oliver Smith. He is always cooking up something good, telling us what he made, and don't even share. And then we just be up here hungry. What's that one song? Who sang that song? Here comes the little man. I'm still hungry. Yeah. I'm so hungry. Yeah. I'm like, what in the Feed the Children campaign kind of song is that? Was that Alice in Chains who said Alice in Chains? Alice in Chains who sung that song? And at the end, they really rev it up, and it'd be like a lady at the end, and she'd be like, rah, 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 rah. Then the guy be like, they're hungry. I'm like, wow, somebody quickly get them a sandwich, quickly. Yes, I made sandwich with brown rice and fish. That sounds so good. Y'all, Oliver Smith made sandwich with brown rice and fish. That sounds so good. He be dishes. That sounds terrific. Shouts out to Oliver Smith. We have the dinner of the day. Yay! Thank you for providing the dinner of the day. But like I say in writing, sandwiches. I say sandwiches. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. I said it was the best of times. It was the worst of times. I said, a blit. I instantly thought of those cartoons. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Good morning, everybody. High five. Shouts out to Oliver Smith for provide us our dish of the day. Brown rice, fish, and the sandwich. Y'all, don't that sound so good? I'm just going to put these papers away. I think my clipboard haven't been clipping like it should be. Probably because I'm trying to talk and do two different things at once. But every time I put my papers in the clipboard, they slide back out. I don't understand. I'm better off putting paper clips around it, because the stuff's sliding out too much. I think once upon a time, before I had a clipboard, I used to use my mother's clothespins. She had wooden clothespins, and I would just use it to clip my papers together and move forward. I'm going to put some sandwiches in the chat. There you go. We have sandwiches. Sandwiches. SAMMICHES. Sandwiches in the heezy. All right, sandwiches in the heezy. Thank you guys so much for coming in. We're having a good time already. Yesterday, I had technical difficulties, but that's behind me now. We are on Monday. No, we are on Tuesday. Moving forward. We are already 23 minutes in this live stream, y'all. Can you believe it? 23 minutes into this. I combed my hair out this morning before the live stream started. Moving forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, and animals, it is time for the Cows in the Chat song. Cows in the Chats is a time where we put cows in the chats, animal emojis in the chats, and or your favorite emojis in generals in the chat, while I sing a little song that goes like this. Harmonica, please. Thank you. Ooh, cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. While I'm putting cows in the chat, moo, and moo can put cows in the chats too, or your favorite emojis in general. I'm going to scroll down to the animal part and fill this puppy up with random animals and or sandwiches. Since owls is in the heezy, you could throw some sandwiches in the chat as well. Cows in the chat is dedicated for me to simply say how much I like cows and to apologize from the bottom of my 3 stomachs. I am utterly sorry, you precious cows, aka bovine, moo moo moo, moo moo, moo moo, bovine, moo moo. Moo moo, moo moo moo. Cows eating sandwiches in the chat. Let's go. Cows eating sandwiches in the chat. Let me throw some sandwiches in here too. Ain't no sandwich like a sandwichy sandwich party, cause the sandwichy sandwich party don't stop. Try again, LA. That didn't rhyme. Cows in the chat is dedicated for me to say what's up to the cows. I like cows a lot. And for this moment, I'll put my hood on. I had to take my hood off for a minute because it was bothering me, honestly. So I like to shout out to the cows because I am sorry that the government people and the NASA people, aka the science people, have placed allegedly global warming and the alleged pending doom of planet Earth on the cows. I am deeply and utterly sorry that this is happening. I guess they ran out of people to blame, and so now they're placing the blame on cows, just like the song. So place the blame on Moo. Place the blame on Moo. Thank you for coming in from Russia. We are placing the blame. They're placing the blame on cows, me, precious bovine, and I am deeply sorry. NASA people, since you out there tearing up everything as you play in your sandbox called CERN, making GMO everything, GMO peanut butter jelly sandwich, GMO tomatoes, GMO Play-Doh. Can you please do us a solid as an apology? Like, look, we're sorry. We've been messing up a lot. And as a peace offering, we want to say, yeah, we effed up planet Earth. We want to give you a unicorn. Can you please gift us a unicorn? I would love it if you would gift us a unicorn. From the bottom of my heart, it would mean so much. I mean, let's be like Michael. Heal the world. Come on, Bella Swan. Make this a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. Oh, come on. Heal the world. Wow. I wasn't expecting you to go crazy like that, girl. Hey, thank you so much for putting unicorns in the chat. And over here, the cool people on Elay TV, we already have a committee set up. So we will protect the unicorns from Voldemort, because we don't know if Lord Voldemort from Slytherin and Harry Potter is really gone, because he passed away in the Magic Land, and technically people in Magic Land don't die, according to me. So we promise to protect the unicorns. How are you doing? Hey, no more GMOs. I know that's right. So that's what we're here for. And another thing, NASA people, while you're at it, can you please give us the strawberry cow? We would love that. So we have 2 requests. Can you please bring back can you please bring the unicorn back to us? And can you please give us the strawberry cow? That's all I ask for. So we can make this world a better place, because y'all tearing it up in the name of greed and stupidity. Strawberry cow and unicorn. Who's with me? Who's with me? Let's stand together in this triumphant moment. Let's stand together in this triumphant moment. Dun, dun, dun. And bring back the strawberry cow and the unicorn once and forevermore. Who's with me? Ah, I'm with you, little dude. Thank you, guys. Wouldn't that be wonderful? It'd be a beautiful world. So what happened to Harry's cousin? What happened to Harry's installment? Wasn't he supposed to come out with the follow-up movie? I just finished watching the final installment again of the Harry Potter movie. And I'm wondering, when are they going to come out with something else? How many more times can I watch Harry Potter 1 through 7 and the Fantastic Beasts trying to glean out information? Okay, moving forward, I'm having a rant. And one more thing, we need cows, not only because they're very cute and adorable, and I like the black and white of it all, and I like their eyeballs, they're cute, and that they give us milk, and they have tufts of hair, and the cows have a big variety of families. That's why I like cows, and they're adorable. On the side note, in a humanistic way, you guys, if we didn't have cows, we wouldn't be able to successfully have a tailgate. And if there weren't any cows, we wouldn't successfully be able to go to Burger King. So shout out for the flame broiled cows of it all. Let's put some flame broiled cows in the chat really quickly. There wouldn't even be any BK, aka Burger King, if there wasn't any. If there weren't any cows. Eat more chicken. No, and right now we're gonna eat more flame broiled Burger King burgers brought to you by Burger King. I like Burger King a lot, but I will talk about random restaurants if it sees fit. Moving forward, it is 30 minutes into the live stream, so I guess I can get started with the actual topic at hand. All right, the actual topic at hand. Let me open up my cereal. I have Fruit Loops today. Careful not to spill them. I like to snack and live stream at the same time because even though I am the entertainment, this is entertaining to me. So you guys are holding it down. We have 21 people who have participated in the survey already. So, do you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? 24% said yes. 38% of my Cool Peep said no. And 38% also said, I'll take a cheeseburger. So even though we're talking, Dudley, whatever happened to Dudley? They moved away, but that's not enough. I want to know more. I want Dudley too. I want it to be, right now in my mind, I want it to be like where Dudley wants to convert over to the wizarding world because he realized that all this time Harry wasn't crazy, and come to find out Dudley was just jealous of Harry Potter for being special and having magic powers, and he secretly wanted to do that and get away from his bloody town because he didn't like it anyways. I wanted to be something like that, so Dudley would join and be he would be a mudblood, of course, but he would want to be like Hermione and study the wizarding worlds, and Harry Potter and Dudley become best friends, thusly meaning he will have to denounce his mom and pop because they aren't here for it. I wanted to turn to be like that, and Dudley is so big. He could be the next Hagrid in training because he's a big stocky lad. So I would love for Hagrid to take Dudley under his wing, and they become chummy, and then he can live with him in his cool little cottage. You guys, I really like Hagrid's house. It's so adorable. Now, this is a side note, because you could create your own heaven in the figment of your imagination. I would love for a piece of my heaven to be living in Hagrid's house. That would be so dope. Oh my gosh, so that's a great question. Thank you for asking that. It was a little delayed for me answering it. Chile, what's going on? High five, bam. Nice. Thank you for coming in. So we're just chatting about Harry Potter of it all, like when are they gonna come up with the next installment? Yeah, I'm so happy. Summertime sadness. I'm so happy. Summertime gladness. Yeah. Yay! Shout Shouts out to the hashtag Meow Cat guys. Hashtag Meow Cat is a summertime cat on Elay TV, but he only comes out in the summer, and he didn't make his appearance that much because Hercules the shark basically bogarted and took over his time slot. But hashtag Meow Cat is another faithful character that works on here on Elay TV. He's nice too. He's nonchalant, and he be like, "Hi everybody, I'm the hashtag Meow Cat. Welcome to my show." But that's besides the point. Maybe next summer I can figure out a way to squeeze in both hashtag Meow Cat and Hercules, because it wouldn't be fair to not give hashtag Meow Cat his rightful place because he was here first. Hashtag Meow Cat was here. Moving forward, thank you guys for coming in and pressing the like button. We're only a half hour in and I have 10 likes. 10 likes is a lot. That's heavy. Heavy on the likes, everybody. Heavy on the likes. And also remember this before we dive into the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches of it all. Let me put these flowers in here first. Let me put rolls, and put this in here. Bada bing, bada bing. Happiness is not by chance, but by choice. Happiness is not by chance, but by choice. So, let me start off as a brief reminder. Can you put a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the microwave? Elay, darling, it's not a matter of can. It's when you will put the peanut butter and jelly sandwich into the microwave. When, child? When? Okay. Yeah, hashtag Meow Cat is a employee. He's an OG cat. He's been around way before Hercules the shark. He don't get that much rotation, but I love him. He's an actual cat, and he narrates stories. He mainly talks about Tyson's chicken products and Folgers coffees and reports on the 11 Alive news. Hashtag Meow Cat. If you type it into the search Elay TV, hashtag Meow Cat, he's got a full playlist of stuff. One of his things, I think the most popular video of hashtag Meow Cat has to do with like alien food. Yeah, so thank you for asking. So we have here, can you put a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the microwave? No, according to AI Overview, it is not recommended to microwave a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Jelly, baby, jelly! Sit down, please. Please sit down. Have several seats. No, it is not recommended to microwave a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, because the jelly can become dangerously hot and cause burns, and the bread can become tough and rubbery. Instead of a microwave, you can toast the sandwich in the toaster or pan for better texture and to avoid the risk of lava jelly. Lava chicken. Shouts out to Minecraft and Jack Black and all the cool people they casted in for Minecraft movie. Y'all, it's gonna be a Minecraft part 2, and I'm so happy. I like the Minecraft movie a lot. It's really good. What's going on? Thank you for coming. Hi. Thank you, and excuse me. I take pride in graduating to the auntie on YouTube. That means I've been around for a long time. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. Shouts out to Leah. Reasons to avoid microwaving the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I know one thing for certain. You're not going to sit up here and tell me how to make my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I make my peanut butter and jelly sandwich the way I want to make my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm getting mad. I'm just teasing. This is my kitchen, and you cannot tell me how to run my kitchen. Ooh wee. Shouts out to the angry ladies who be in the kitchen cooking and carrying on. Have you ever run into the kitchen and a lady be like, this is my kitchen. You can't tell me how to run my kitchen. I'm like, why you invite me over for dinner then and I cannot come in here? It's not like I'm going to tell you how to do what to do, but dog. Unicorns on Easter Island, watching cows eating sandwiches on the Golden Gate Bridge. Love it. Bam. High five to that. High five to that. I had to read that again. Oliver said, unicorns on Easter Island, watching cows eating sandwiches on the Golden Gate Bridge. Now that sounds like heaven on earth. He just created a portion of heaven on earth. Isn't that amazing? Sounds so cool. Wow. I love it. I'm here for it. And of course, reasons to avoid microwaving peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Can you believe that AI Overview said lava jelly? AI Overview is hip. Reasons to avoid microwaving peanut butter and jelly sandwich: burn hazards, poor texture. And then this is where I kind of left off at last week when I talked about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Safer alternatives. Here it is, especially for Oliver who likes to cook. He provided us the dish of the day. It was a sandwich, fish, and brown rice. It's today's dish of the day. And it sounds so good and healthy. We have safer alternatives. A toaster. You can put a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in a toaster or toaster oven. You can pan fry. AI Overview said you can pan fry a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Hot lava. So this is why I wanted to talk about this again, because of the safer alternatives. You can pan fry a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and toasting the bread first. I must dive deeper into the whole pan frying of it all. Welcome for coming in the building. Of course you'll get burned, but you'll get burned making a grilled cheese sandwich. I gotta put some bread and some cheese in here. BREAD. Here, I put some bread in here and some cheese for a grilled cheese sandwich. Cheese. Shouts out to the grilled cheese sandwich. GRILLED CHEESE sandwich. SAMMICH. Grilled cheese sandwich. Meow meow meow. What's going on, yo? So y'all, I'm getting ready to ask AI Overview if it can. I'm about to use a big word. Expound for me about how you can pan fry a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It says right here, pan fry. You can you can butter the outside of the sandwich and pan fry it on both sides. Comma, similar to grilled cheese for warm and gooey interior. It sounds like a struggle. It sounds like a struggle sandwich to me. Hey, y'all. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? R. Kelly didn't sing that. He didn't do that. Are you effing serious? That's not cool. Well, no wonder he in jail. Sit down. That's not funny. Thank you for that fun fact. It's a crying shame. It's so much to look up. Y'all having me burning through paper this morning. We talk about unicorns Unicorns watching cows eat sandwiches. We talking about this crazy mess R. Kelly talking about. R. Kelly went to Ethiopia. I need to write this down and look at it later. Oh my goodness. That's a crying shame. When did this happen? E.T. Oh, let me stick on the subject. This is sad. See, you never know what in the world we gonna talk about in here. I like this channel, man. Of course I like this channel. It's my platform. But I mean, this is the kind of stuff they need to be teaching us in school. Stuff to make you laugh. Stuff to keep you going. Yes, the world is ablaze, but what can we do about it? We'll smolder the burning fires with joy and laughter. That's the ticket. So we're over here doing our big one. Putting joy and positivity and laughter in planet Earth. And I promise you, planet Earth appreciate every last one of y'all for being here, being y'all creative selves. Oh my goodness, I can't get it out of my head. You said, like, for months now, it's stuck in your head. It was like in the early 2000s or something. Oh my gosh. I wrote a little bit down on it. I wrote enough, and then I'm putting your name at the side of so I can remember who told me this. So thank you y'all for bearing with me as I actually write these notes down so I can look at them in the future. TAS1992. That is funny. Thank you for that. So I wrote that down. I had to check it out at the end. My cousin loves your stream. Can she get a birthday shout out? Oh my gosh, y'all, we have another birthday! Moo moo moo! Yeah, let me get some birthday cakes preloaded in the chat. We have a birthday. Let me get the birthday cakes in here. Let me type in cake. C-A-K-E. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna fill it with cupcakes because I like cupcakes. Y'all, did I have cupcakes? I'm thinking about my birthday. Let me stick to the subject. We have here, whose birthday is it? Elijah, last name Vandal. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, and animals and artificial intelligence, come to my town. We have a beautiful birthday, celebrating another precious life here. Happy birthday to Elijah Vandal! Yay! Meow, meow, meow. Happy birthday, birthday. Happy birthday. Congratulations. It's great celebrating birthdays. I'm so happy for it. And I'm going to put these hearts in here. Let me find some hearts. Happy birthday. Yay. Wow. I appreciate growing older. It's a gift, y'all. It's a gift. Happy birthday. Cool. Thank you for letting me know there's some happy birthdays and stuff. And I apologize in advance if I did pronounce your name wrong. For the pan frying of it all, in reference to these peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, I'm getting ready to ask if AI Overview can please tell me about peanut butter and jelly sandwich, frying peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Can you please... Excuse me, tell me more about pan frying peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And thank you so much for watching the show. It's really cool. And jelly sandwiches. I'm waiting for AI Overview to load it up. Watching from the Philippines. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe. Wow, you guys really come from around the world. That's really cool, man. High five. Bam. So I'm going to put in here as a fried peanut butter jelly sandwich is a fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich considered a... I'm taking my time writing as well. Is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich considered a... Oh, wow. I have the topic for... I just thought of the topic for next week, guys. This is great. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Moo. Thank you. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. You remember? Yeah, I'll do that just for you. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Thank you so much for that. I like cows. They're so cute. There. Struggle sandwiches. Thanks for waiting as I fill my paper with notes. Look it's already halfway down the line. I be burning through paper, guys, on these live streams with ideas and things I want to get back to. Once again, shouts out to AI Overview. Can you please tell me more about pan-frying peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Pan-frying peanut butter and jelly, PB&J, sandwich transforms the classic simple treat into a warm, gooey, and indulgent comfort food, similar to making grilled cheese sandwiches. That's the same thing I said. The process is simple and results in golden brown crispy bread with melted sweet and savory center. Have you guys ever pan-fried a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Gravy train dog food. Gravy train dog food. Gravy train dog food. The basic technique involves buttering the outside of the sandwich and cooking it in the skillet until toasted and warm throughout. Ingredients: 2 slices of bread, white or broach, work very well. Peanut butter, creamy or crunchy, personal preference. Jam, jelly, or preserves. Ooh, I forgot to mention preserves. Jam, jelly, or preserves. Tomato. Do you think jam, jelly, and preserves are the same? Or do you think they are different? Jam, jelly, Jelly, and preserves. Are they all the same? I wonder what's coming on TV next. I have the TV on in the background. I wonder when Bluey is coming on. I probably missed it. Table teaspoon. 1 table. No, that's TBS. That's 1 tablespoon of butter or oil for frying. They even provided instructions for this. I don't know. I think preserves is a posh word for jams. Posh. Remember Poshmark? Isn't that like that's a selling service, kind of like eBay and Mercari? Posh. Isn't that the name of a song? No, that's Plush. Or is it Crush by STP? Plush. Moving forward, instructions. Thank you for that answer, because now that makes me think some more. I don't know. I think preserves is a posh word for jams. Fancy. Let's see here. Assemble the sandwich. Spread a layer of peanut butter on spread the layer of peanut butter on one, or you guys, you know what? I gotta move the screen closer to me. I tend to forget this every day. That's why I'm kind of straining a little bit more. Let me bring the screen closer to my face. I think that would help. You don't say, LA. We're getting ready to up and try it. Ooh, I think preserves are the unhealthy versions of food. The way we're headed, the way we are, everything is allegedly unhealthy, even the quality of the air. But by gosh, we're still standing. That shows just how magical the human body is, and don't you forget it. Assemble the sandwich. Spread a layer of peanut butter on one slice of bread, and a layer of jelly on the other. Put the slices together to form a sandwich. Step 2, prepare the exterior. Let me see. Sandwich, S-A-N. Step 2, prepare the exterior. Generously spread butter on both outer sides of the sandwich, comma, just as you would for grilled cheese. So we're actually putting, y'all, they're actually gonna put butter on this thing and or oil. Heat the pan. Melt the remaining butter or oil in the skillet or griddle over medium heat. Step 4, cook. Place the sandwich. Y'all, my eyes are playing tricks on me. It looked like it said. It looked like it said place the sandwich in the toilet. I think Monday Madness is spreading over to Tuesday, y'all. But this is lives and this is not fake. I swear I thought it said step 4, place the sandwich in the toilet. Oh man. Coconut. Are you serious right now? Coconut chili sandwiches. What do you mean? Do you mind telling us more about this coconut chili sandwich? Help me. Happy Tuesday, y'all. It is November 11/11/25. The time is 5:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I am reporting live for the beautiful and glorious state of Georgia. I am reporting live from the beautiful state of Georgia. Hi, thank you for coming in. And it's obviously, y'all, I am feeling Monday Madness spread and bleed over to my Tuesday. But I will proceed in the name of what's right. Sometimes you go to work and you're not all there. This is the definition of me showing up to work, which is fun, and I am not all there. But the show must go on. I just wanted to write coconut and chili sandwiches. Shut the front and the back door. I thought it was a real thing, but when you think about it, it sounds like a good thing. That actually sound kind of good. So let me get back to step 4, see if I can read this correctly. Am I gonna mess it up again? Who knows? That's what life is about. Making mistakes. That's what the posters told me when I was growing up. Life is about taking chances, making mistakes. I did that, and I had heck to pay and heaven to pay. Step 4, place the sandwich in the hot skillet, not the toilet. Place the sandwich in the hot skillet. Cook for about 2 to 3 minutes per side, or until the bread is golden brown and crispy. Step 5. It's 5 steps to this. How many more steps? 5 steps to eternal glory. Shouts out to oh no, how could I forget his name? Sometimes names escape me. But the wizard from Dumbledore, you too can receive eternal glory. Step Step 5 to receive eternal glory. Remove from the pan and let it cool slightly before eating. The jelly and peanut butter inside will be very hot. And to put in parentheses, lava hot. Oh, AI overview, you are awesome. So be cautious to avoid burns. Slice diagonally and enjoy. AI overview says slice the sandwich diagonally. So AI overview has a preference. Do you think AI has a preference? It says slice the sandwich diagonally. It didn't say horizontally or to 4 squares. It says slice the sandwich diagonally. That is cool. You shall not pass. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And it, y'all on that scene, I don't know, man. I was dozing in and out of sleep. So I was in and out of consciousness one day. I don't really recommend that. It helps the ones who in and out of consciousness and lucid state. May the Lord be with you when that happens, because that slipped up and happened to me. And I don't know if I was in the middle of watching the Harry Potter scene and what was it, the Half-Blood Prince, I believe it was, when Dumbledore drank that water and he didn't want to, and Harry Potter was making him drink the water so he could get the Horcrux. And when he came out of the dirty water, Dumbledore, he was like, swinging this thing around, and it seemed like you shall not pass. But it reminded me of the scene from the Lord of the Rings when one of the wizards was doing the same thing with the dragon, and he was like, you shall not pass. And I'm like, which movie am I watching? But it was like I was in both the movies at the same time, and I'm like, I know I am not in hell, but I cannot wake up, and I know this is not real, but it's at the same time. I was in 2 movies at once, and I can't get up to save my life, and the TV was on at the same time. I'm like, somebody help me. But my cries went unheard as I levitated between worlds, between the Harry Potter movie and one of the movies with Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. Life is so much more to life, y'all. I want y'all to enjoy every ounce of it, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because life is supposed to be beautiful. Just as beautiful as me wrapping my head around how is it 5 steps to make a fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Variations and tips. Additions. Enhance your grilled PB&J with additions like sliced bananas. Now, I've heard of that like in grade school, you know, put some bananas in your peanut butter and jelly. Do y'all put bananas in y'all peanut butter and jelly sandwich to beef it up? Now, I've heard not peanut butter. I've heard, excuse me, I've heard putting bananas in your cornflakes. I've done that, but you gotta eat it quick because the cornflakes gonna get soggy. Ooh, eye roll. Addition. Enhance your grilled peanut butter and jelly with additions like sliced bananas, comma, sprinkle of cinnamon, comma, or even bacon for an Elvis-inspired twist. Now, this was mentioned before. Some of y'all were mentioning when we talk about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, how Elvis liked to make his sandwiches like this. Yeah. French toast style. So, yeah, Elvis liked peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Heck yeah. Enhance your grilled PB&J with additions like sliced bananas, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or even bacon for an Elvis-inspired twist. So, Elvis Presley liked bacon on his... Elvis Presley liked bacon on his peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or did he like bananas and bacon on his peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Elvis Presley, like what on his PB and J? I'll leave it there. What did he like on his peanut butter and jelly? They have French toast style. Now this sounds fun and interesting. Let's gather around the fire and read about the variations and tips on peanut butter and jelly by way of French toast. We've got French toast style. For a more decadent version, dip the assembled sandwich in an egg mixture. Egg, milk, vanilla extract, and cinnamon, y'all, before frying the butter. This sounds good. This creates a peanut butter and jelly stuffed French toast. Oh, no. That sounds turbo-tastic. It sounds turbo-tastic. Shouts out to Wreck-It Ralph. Turbo. You're not going turbo on this, are you, Ralph? You're not going turbo. Wow. That sounds good. And let me oh no, I don't want to open that. Let me close that out. I don't need to run that right now. It's not time. Copy, minimize, maximize. It's not delivery. It's not the regarding Leviosa. It's whatever Hermione was saying. Cinnamon sugar. After frying, immediately dredge the warm sandwich in a mixture of white sugar and cinnamon for a sweet donut-like finish. That sounds fun. Deep frying. You can even deep fry peanut butter and jelly, often using batter or rolling out and what? Similar to an Uncrustable for a truly indulgent treat. I need to read that again. Deep frying. You can even deep fry a peanut butter and jelly. Up or rolling out and crimping the bread edges first. Similar to an Uncrustable for a truly indulgent treat. What about a giant Uncrustable? You guys are really showing up and showing out in today's survey. Let me read what you have so far. So, do you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? 34% of my Cool Peeps said yes. 37% of my Cool Peeps said no. And 29% of my Cool Peeps said, I'll take a cheeseburger. I want to try the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, the French toast one. You put cake. Cake is not in the ballot. Cake. I will choose a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Today, I will be choosing a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I will take crunchy. That's what I'm taking. I'll type it into here so you can see. It's loading up right now. Darling, they're full. No thanks to the federal shutdown and all. Thank you for coming in and liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I've just read a nice laundry list of variations brought to you by AI Overview and cool ways to make your lovely peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We have French toast style, cinnamon sugar, deep frying, and it said avoid the toaster. Why? Frying in the pan is better than using the toaster for a warm PB&J, as the melting filling is likely to leak and create a mess in the toaster. But you line the toaster with aluminum foil. Hello. And you move forward. Pan frying is a quick and delicious way to elevate a classic sandwich, providing a satisfying crunch and warm, comforting interior. Ooh, there's a couple of I'm not sure if these are generated inspired questions by AI or questions in reference to what the majority of people search for in general. What do you think will happen? It will blow up the toaster oven. When I was growing up, they put a foil in toaster ovens as lining paper. And then when I grew up and started watching baking shows and all that, they started using parchment paper. Now, what do you think is better? Parchment paper or aluminum foil? I still have my reservations with using parchment paper because it's got the word paper in it. And I haven't gotten past that yet. Parchment paper. Thank you guys for your donations. I just say thank you because you most certainly don't have to. Thank you so much. So I'm going to write this down because that's a good side note. Do you prefer using parchment paper or do you prefer using aluminum foil when baking and putting that in the oven? Which is best? Which is best? Parchment paper or aluminum foil? So I just wrote that down in here in my royal clipboard, and I need to adjust because I'm getting a little bit uncomfortable. Just one small moment, please. There. Ah, that's better. Now, let me refresh this and move over here. I'm going to check on something in the background. Content. 6:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Oh boy, excuse me. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. There. Okay. And minimize that. So we have, what is the best bread for pan-fried PB&J sandwiches? What are some creative ways to present or serve a grilled PB&J? That sounds like some fancy schmancy stuff. Moo, what's going on? Good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. I'm talking about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches again because it's fun. And so I'm going down this list here. I'm going to choose what I want to talk about next. The questions are, what's the best bread for a pan-fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich? What are some creative ways to present or serve a grilled peanut butter and jelly? Are there regional variations of grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? And let's see here. No, I have not. What's the best bread for pan fried? Let's go to that. What's the best bread for a pan? Oh, no, that's a straight up article. I actually want to keep it within the restraints of AI overview. Let's see here. No, thank you. We don't promote that over here because it's bad. That's bad and scary. I feel sorry for the ones who are on it. Peanut butter and jelly, a certified hood classic. Now, I was wondering, do you consider peanut butter and jelly sandwich a struggle sandwich? You know how they put struggle on anything nowadays. Nowadays, in this sad world we're in, we have struggle air, we have struggle water. It's bad out here. So let's see here. This is scary. So it says here, what's the best bread for pan-fried peanut butter and jelly? Shouts out to AI Overview. This is the information. This is the information that AI Overview is providing. I'm looking for my sandwich. I'm going to put some sandwiches in the chat. The best bread for pan-fried peanut butter and jelly is the sturdy, dense bread. What did they mean by sturdy, dense bread, y'all? Because before I read further, a sturdy, dense bread to me sounds like stale bread. Let's see here. Let me see. There. So when I think of sturdy, dense bread, I think of a day-old bread. Sturdy, dense bread that can hold up to the heat and filling without becoming soggy or becoming crushed flat in the pan. How about toast? You can toast it. A soul food delicacy in my books. Wow. I never thought of it that way. I just know peanut butter and jelly sandwich is a wonderful meal. Hi, thank you for coming in. High five. Bam. And also, since you said no struggle, just good crunchy is the best. That's what I put earlier, maybe 10 to 8 minutes ago in the chat. I'm choosing peanut butter and jelly sandwich crunchy. And also, you put no, a soul food delicacy in my book. Speaking of soul food, before you came in here, we read different ways a peanut butter and jelly sandwich can be prepared. We talked on how it can be fried, how you can have it in the form of like French toast sticks, and all that wonderful yumminess. Here are some top recommendations. Sourdough. It looks like brioche or challah, potato bread, whole grain bread, ciabatta or French bread. Sourdough, a popular choice for grilled cheese sandwiches. I'm talking about peanut butter and jelly, but I'll read more. I'm doing great. How are you? Happy Taco Tuesday. You guys, it's Taco Tuesday, but what are we up here talking about? We're up here talking about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Hello. Welcome in. Sourdough, a popular choice for grilled sandwiches. Sourdough is hearty and provides a great texture, becoming wonderfully crispy on the outside while maintaining its structure. I'm assuming that this can also apply when making a wonderful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Am I right or am I right? This says broche. I think that's brioche or challah. This rich, soft, and slightly sweet becomes golden brown and decadent when fried in butter, offering a luxurious twist on the classic. To go with 8730, where he or she says a soulful delicacy in reference to peanut butter. Potato bread, y'all. Potato bread. This bread is soft and pliable, but dense enough to hold up well when toasted or fried, resulting in a nice golden crust. Here goes whole grain and multigrain. I like multigrain bread because it makes me feel healthy in my mind that I'm choosing whole grain bread. or brown bread in general, right? So, having said that, I like it because it's fancy, but to me it's kind of expensive. So I like to get it when it's on sale, like buy one get one or manager special. I can hear myself smacking now. Hey, high five, bam. If you pack it for later, spread peanut butter thin on both slices so the jelly doesn't soak into the bread. Ooh. The simplicity of it all, right? Shouts out to the simplistic life. We're on whole grain, guys. Sturdier whole wheat or multi-grain breads, especially those that are thick sliced, work well and offer a nuttier flavor that complements the peanut butter or jelly. I want to know, so do you think here Joe Somethingvich says, if you pack it for later, spread peanut butter thin on both slices so the jelly doesn't soak into the bread. I'm rereading your comment again because according to AI Overview, it said like wheat bread or multi-grain bread are thicker slices. So you think to avoid having the jelly soak into the bread and make the sandwich soggy, do you think that can be avoided if we used a thicker slice of bread? If we opted for whole grain multi-grain slices and spread more jelly on, would that prevent the soakage of the jelly into the bread? Shout out to Life's Too Simple. Yay! We have Life is Too Simple for wars. Let's bring back peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and hold hands in song around the fire. Hello, I thought of Hey Arnold. Let's all hold hands here on the subway because we've been stuck here in the dark for way too long. Shouts out to Hey Arnold, guys. Arnold! Do 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 do. Do 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 da 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 da. Arnold, da 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 da. Arnold, move it, football head. Hey Arnold, da da. Yay! Shouts out to Hey Arnold, aka Football Head. He ended his life well, according to fan fiction, or was it a fantasy that was brought up where Arnold and Olga actually got married? Married. Let's see here. Hey Arnold is awesome. It would be nice to get a couple of Hey Arnold toys to add them to my collection. So moving past the whole multi-grain of it all. I don't think I got any answers, but someone said yes. So the answer to the reference to, do you think using whole grain or multi-grain bread would prevent the jelly from soaking into the sandwich, would save it? I think so. That's something I will have to try. Ciabatta or French bread. For very crispy interior or crusty, breads like ciabatta or French bread are excellent choices. Let's see. As the exterior crust helps prevent the bread from becoming too flat or soggy. I never thought of my peanut butter and jelly sandwich becoming soggy until today. I'm going back in my mind as I read some of these various bread descriptions. I go right back to when I went to Thomas White Elementary School. Lunchtime, sitting at the edge of the table. I remember it was always between a bologna sandwich or a peanut butter and jelly. Now, my lunchtime, I think my lunchtime was probably around 11 or 12. But having said that, my mom would make my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, an hour or so before school started. So the clock started then. She would put my peanut butter and jelly sandwich crunchy into a Tupperware. So that would keep it super moist, right? It would seal in the peanut butter. And then by the time lunch came, because she set the jelly side down in the Tupperware. So when I would pick up my sandwich from out of the Tupperware, the bottom where the jelly was at, it would be super flat, and not soft and fluffy like the top of my sandwich where the peanut butter laid. So having said that, a portion of my sandwich probably did get soggy, and I didn't even realize it. I just constituted it as the jelly was there, but I didn't consider about moisture and stuff. Heck, I was in elementary. I didn't have that type of science talk yet. I was just a tiny child. But yeah, come to think about it, now that we're talking about this, a portion of my sandwich was soggy. And as I'm thinking about this more, guys, you know what? Maybe that's why we hear this girl around me, but I try not to pay attention to them. Maybe I think she says something on the lines of putting the peanut butter side upside down so your sandwich won't be soggy. But in my mind, I didn't know what she was talking about. Number 2, I'm like, mind your business. Number 3, I'm not even talking to you. Number 4, why are you over here looking into my lunchbox? Number 5, get away from me. And number 6, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich don't get soggy. So I totally dismissed her with a ball of confusion, like, why are you over here talking to me? In the grand scheme of it all, I'm like, mind your business, because I'm happy in my own bubble, because you guys don't talk to me anyways. So stay over there, okay? Just stay over there. So in my mind, peanut butter jelly sandwiches don't get soggy. What are you talking about? Please note I'm in elementary, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. But now it makes sense to me now, because yeah, if you turn the peanut butter over, the jelly will be less likely to be soggy because it's not pressured in between something trapping the moisture. Y'all, I've been out of school for years now, and that thought just came to me of what she was saying. So should I say thank you? Yes, for helping. And then at the same time, I'll just leave it at that, because that's a whole nother story. If you're interested and actually wanted to really get to know me, I have a series where I'm actually serious, like where I talk about growing up in the suburbs, moving from the hood, going to the suburbs, and how that really affected my everything in life, and talking about senior year on Real Talk. And I have another playlist where it's called, I think, like Through My Eyes, My View, from me, where I talk about a lot of bad stuff that happened to me growing up, y'all. So I lay it all out on the line there. So if you want to get to know me, it's in those playlists. Don't let it scare you away. It's under the Black culture subcategory banner, but in the subcategories, it's stuff where I actually open up and talk about me. So if you want to learn some stuff, I teach lessons in there. But yeah, so moving on, I just realized this talking about the whole peanut butter and jelly sandwich of it all. Isn't that crazy? Let me go to these comments to see if you're saying anything I can read out. Thank you for liking my hair. It's got a mind of its own, so I just let it go. I washed and conditioned my hair, and I flat ironed it. And right after flat ironing it, it went right back to this. I'm like, I'm through. If it didn't fit, it must have quit. I'm through. So I see you guys are laughing. A blue waffle, blueberry waffles, of course I have, if that's what you mean, and I'll leave it right there. Yeah, so having said that, I grew up in the ghetto of Beverly Hills, so I feel you. Oh my gosh. Beverly Hills, that's where I wanna be. Meow, 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 meow. Living in Beverly Hills, Beverly, meow, 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 meow. That's where I wanna be. Yeah, dun, dun, dun. Living in Beverly Hills. Meow, 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 meow. Hey, shouts out to you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so story short, after 2000, was it 1992 to 1993. Here we are 2025, and I'm actually just now making the, is it reference or correlation to what that little girl who didn't know how to mind her business was saying. It's crazy how things come together, and all in the name of me being myself and wanting to talk about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I wouldn't have made that connection. Be yourself is all there. Summary of bread types. Wow, AI overview actually provided for me a summary of bread types, pros and cons. So I'm wondering if this is pros and cons in reference to peanut butter and jelly. Oh my gosh, peanut butter and jelly combinations. Where's my ink pen? I need to write down a note. Hold the phone. Wow. As you know, I am a writer. I like to write. So I just wrote down a really nice note. So it's got a summary of bread types. I want to read this to see. I think that it is going to break down to us the texture of the breads versus the peanut butter. Where's my it's kind of dark under here. It's hard to see. I'm working with limited lighting so the lights don't hurt my eyes. Let me see. I gotta make sure I don't have boogers in my nose. TMI. Okay, so bread type sourdough. Sturdy, great texture, gets very crispy. The cons might be slightly too sour for some palates. Have you guys ever had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on sourdough bread before? Brioche, or it's brioche, brioche. Rich flavor, soft interior, beautiful golden crust. More indulgent, potentially higher in fats and sugars. Fats and sugars. No, 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 no. Hey, I'm here for the fats and sugars. The fats and sugars of it all. Above it all. I'm flying in the sky. I see above it all. Oh, sit down, please. Potato bread. Potato what? Potato bread. Potato what? Potato bread. Please sit down. Ah! Sit down. Good balance of soft and sturdy. Great toasting quality. Maybe harder to find than standard white bread. Is potato bread hard for you guys to find? I used to find potato bread often. And I think it was by way of manager special. Because where I was from at that time buying bread, nobody really bought that. No, but I've had a hamburger on some sandwich bread. So have I. Takes me back to childhood when we couldn't afford buns. We had to get bread slices, and I would be like so deflated. It's like, I don't even want it. Stop. Don't do this to me. It's not the same. So, as I grew older, I got smarter. Allegedly. Growing up in a house of dummies, it's a miracle I have some brains left at all. A house of dummies. So, there was a time I can recall just taking my bread and having my patty so it can look like I had a meat patty and some bread instead of making it into what I thought was a pathetic sandwich like that, because it's not the same on the bun. Yeah, I don't know why it tastes so different, but it worked. It worked because we didn't, well, coming from my time, it worked because we didn't have any other option. Hot dog buns and hamburger buns was a luxury. Moving forward. Whole wheat multigrain, in reference to the sturdiness of it all when building a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Healthier option, nuttier flavor, holds shape well on whole wheat multigrain. Can be dry if not buttered adequately. So I may be able to have some more fuel to add to my question. Wondering if, to avoid a peanut butter and jelly sandwich from becoming soggy, if you put too much jelly on it, if you chose to be heavy on the jelly and put it on a whole wheat or multi-bread bun or a thicker slice of bread, by the time lunchtime arrived and you were to eat your sandwich, would your peanut butter and jelly sandwich become soggy, even if you placed it jelly side down? Now, every time I say jelly side down, I think of, remember that movie by M. Night Shyamalan, The Devil? They were in the elevator, and the guy, the security guy, he got scared. He was like, the toast side is on the jelly and the jelly side is on the toast side. Oh my gosh. He started praying and stuff. He brought out the rosary. He was like, the toast side fell on the jelly side down. If it's the jelly side down, oh my gosh. He's like, the devil is here. Yeah. So I had that in my mind every time I reference the jelly side down, because apparently that means bad luck. I'm getting ready to deviate to this AI overview. I'm going to ask you a question. Is there a superstition about jelly on bread or toast falling face down on the floor? Face down in the dirt, she said, it doesn't hurt, she said, I finally had enough. Floor. AI overview. Let's see here. Is there a superstition about jelly on bread or toast? Oh my gosh, it is, y'all. As we gather around this morning at 5:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the grand state of Georgia, y'all need to take these off now. Oh my gosh. I was wondering why my head was starting to hurt. Sometimes, y'all been on this live stream hour and a half, and I'm just now realizing why my head's starting to hurt. These dang on earmuffs. But the show must go on. Quickly gather around the forest fire. I asked AI overview, is there a superstition about jelly on bread or toast falling face down? Is that legend you? Are you that legend? You're not hardcore. No, you're not hardcore unless you lived hardcore. Unless you lived hardcore, but the legend of the wrench is hardcore. See, you are that legend. So here it is. Gather around, everyone, around the forest fire. Yes, there is a well-known cultural observation, often treated as superstition. So yes, there is a superstition about jelly on bread or toast facing face down. Yes, there is a well-known cultural observation, often treated as a superstition or an idiot luck. The buttered toast or bread with the spread like jelly tends to fall face down on the floor. This phenomenon is frequently cited as a classic example of Murphy's Law. If something can go wrong, it will. The idea is that the worst possible outcome is the one most likely to occur. Landing jelly side down creates the biggest mess. The science behind the superstition. Height and rotation. When a slice of bread or toast is accidentally pushed off a table or counter, it usually slides off horizontally and begins to rotate, averaging height of a typical dining table or kitchen counter, around 2 to 3 feet. Usually gives the toast just enough time to complete about a half turn or 180 degree before it hits the floor. Starting position. Since the bread is usually placed butter/jelly side up on the table, a half turn in the air results in it landing spread side down on the floor. While some believe the added height of the spread is the cause, the primary factor is the limited time and height for full rotation. Here we go. 1996 is a birth of a legend. In a 1996 study, quickly gather around the forest fire. In a 1996 study, a psychiatrist, Robert Matthews, won an LG or an IG Nobel Prize for his, I think that's an IG Nobel Prize for his work on this topic, confirming that the toast falling from a typical table height does indeed land spread side down, often than not, approximately 62% of the time, according to one experiment. So while it feels like a superstition, it is actually a predictable outcome based on average human and furniture dimension and the laws of physics. So I was reading if there was a superstition about the jelly falling down, face down on the floor. My Instagram, thank you so much. I believe all of that is in the description. Let me look and see for myself. But yes, I do have an Instagram. Yes, Instagram is in the description if you're interested. My Cash Apps, PayPals, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook are all there, so you can follow me. Thank you guys. You guys are really tearing it up today on the what do you call it? The survey. We have 59 cool peeps who participated in the survey. Let's see. Let's see here. Thank you for liking the... Let me put this in here. A shoo-ma-moo-ma, a shoo-ma-moo-moo-moo, shoo-ma-moo-moo-moo, shoo-ma-moo-moo, shoo-ma-moo-moo-moo. Moving forward into the live stream. As I take my time not to accidentally press the wrong button. We can't have that. We cannot have that. And we won't. I won't do that. I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. What is it, the one thing you won't do, Meatloaf? The world will never know. Y'all, oh yeah, I was about to read the survey. So, Do you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? 38% of my cool peeps said yes. I'm a part of that who said it says said no, and 27% of my cool peeps said I'll have a cheeseburger, and the cheeseburger do sound good. Do you think a cheeseburger and a grilled cheese sandwich is the same thing? That's a good question. I'm getting ready to write that down. Thank you guys so much for making the like button heavy. It's weighing in, looking. Today's live stream, it's been starting and stopping all of sometimes, but I'm glad it's still here. No, it doesn't have meat, but it's got cheese and bread, and I think that's where I get mixed up at. This is real talk, y'all. And I'm writing a note down. I want to also take the time to thank all of you guys who have been following me on Instagram. I finally surpassed how can I say this? I finally have more than 1,000 followers on my Instagram. So I finally surpassed like the ones, tens, hundreds. Now I'm in the thousands bracket of Instagram. Thank you guys so much. It's been a long time. Thank you guys so much for tagging in with me on Instagram. That means a lot. It took a long time to get those 1,000 followers. Wow, thank you guys so much. I'm going to end the poll right there. So I would like to know more about the toast and jelly superstition of it all. Let me see here. So that's the sound behind there. Thank you, AI Overview, for providing that. So it says here, ultimately, while any bread can technically be used, using a quality sturdy bread and buttering the outside generously will give you the best results. A golden crispy exterior and a warm gooey interior. Anybody in this live stream ever have a grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Because AI Overview said you can do that. And you make it basically how you make a grilled cheese sandwich. Except in this place of a grilled cheese sandwich, it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The more I read about it, y'all, it actually sounds good. And once again, thank you for answering that. No, it doesn't have meat. Cheeseburger. I'm putting some cheeseburgers in the chat. Let me see. There's another thing here. What else do we have? Let me go back up. Which restaurants serve gourmet peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? P-E-A-N-U-T, butter and jelly. I'm getting ready to see which restaurants serve peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Peanut butter jelly cheeseburger. Yeah, let's combine them all together because it sounds good. Hello, welcome in. Good morning to you. It's a wonderful 6:47 a.m. ET time on November 11th, 2025, and I'm reporting live from the beautiful state of Georgia. for all of you fine people. Are you guys getting ready to go to work? I'm glad I'm here to be able to help you start your morning off great. Shouts out to the ones who are on the road, going to and from work. May your drive in be cool and safe, and your return home be just as peaceful. Let's see here. I was asking, which restaurants serve peanut butter? I thought I put gourmet in there. I had to reframe the question. Which restaurants serve gourmet? Hold on, let me rephrase the question. Just a second, AI overview. I need to rephrase the question. Which restaurants serve gourmet peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? All along in your face, but the world don't want you to know that the answer's right in front of your face. Don't be fooled. Which restaurants serve gourmet peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Ooh, we're about to get some answers. You can ask. I don't have to answer. Atlanta's gourmet sandwich scene offers several twists on the classic PB&J. Quickly gather around the forest fire. I like that. Let me write this on my wall really quickly. This is one of the things that I may forget, so I need to write it with the Sharpie. Hang on tight. Hang tight. Hang tight. Uh-oh. Let me write this on here. Gather round the with me as I tell / read y'all something. Alright, so I wrote that down. Sometimes in the midst of it all, you have to stop, drop, and roll and write down those things in the heat of the moment, because they will escape you. They will escape you and be gone in the wind. Atlanta's gourmet sandwich scene offers several twists on the classic PB&J, often elevated with house-made ingredients and creative combinations. While you may not find it on the permanent menu, what? Is it special? While you may not find it she's choking! Take two. While you may not find it on the permanent menu at all times, here are some of the best places to look for creative adult versions of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in Atlanta. PB and Jellies. This delivery-only restaurant specializes in peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, including a version as French toast. Since their offerings focus specifically on this classic, their interpretations are likely to be innovative and elevated. You can place an order via Grubhub or Uber Eats. Did y'all know that? I am learning so many fun things today in this live stream. And I keep having to take up my handy dandy clipboard to write it down. Oh my gosh. Wow. Just a minute. Oh my gosh, I just thought of a really cool idea. I'm writing it down. And I need to highlight it. I'm so happy, summertime sadness. I'm so happy, summertime gladness. Yay! Yay! I'm so happy. Hopefully that's the last thing so I can move forward in here. Gravy train dog food, right? I tell you, the little gifts that keep on giving when you're just singing a song side by side, being yourself. I've been finding a lot of stuff. Let me find cow. And put some tulips in the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. There we go. I like your vibes. I like your vibes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your cell phone. Are you an alien? I like your vibes. Thank you. In the grand scheme of things, we all are aliens. PB and Jellies. This delivery-only restaurant specializes in peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, including a version of French toast. Now, we talked about the French toast of it all. Since their offerings focus specifically on this classic, their interpretations are likely to be innovative and elevated. How can you elevate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Y'all have any ideas on how you can elevate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Elevate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Next time on Elevate Your Peanut Butter and Jelly Sandwich, we have Bella Swan from Twilight coming on to tell us how she made it far in life. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, how to elevate your peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Just put some lettuce on it. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you, girl. I wasn't expecting that explosive answer, but that's what we got. Da 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 da. Pink sheep. Wow, you don't know what we're gonna get on this show. Humble Mumble. This chef-owned shop creates creative melts and sandwiches. Creative melts and sandwiches. Occasionally featuring special peanut butter and jelly inspired creations, guys, such as one previously noted with cranberry sauce. Ooh, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with cranberry sauce. So do you think cranberry sauce is a Do cranberry sauce fall under the category of jams, jellies, and or preserves? Humble Mumble, located on 756 West Peach Street, South Northwest. This chef-owned shop creates creative melts and sandwiches, occasionally featuring special PB&J inspired creations, such as one previously noted with cranberry sauce. Their menu is modeled after a fine dining experience, so you can expect high quality ingredients. Guys, have you ever heard of high quality peanut butter? Thank you so much for those positive words. Gourmet peanut butter. Growing up, when I was an actual child, Jif peanut butter was the supreme peanut butter, and Smucker's jam or jellies were the supreme of it all. Yes, you can put peanut butter and jelly in the microwave. That's what I was saying too. You know, AI overview was like, no, you cannot do it. Well, it didn't just, I'll say, no, girl, don't do it. It was like it cautioned against it because it was like the jelly will be lava hot. And it used the word lava. And then second of all, it was like the bread texture will be too rubbery and not as edible. So that's the summary of what AI Overview said. But I think if you zap it in there for a couple of seconds, you'll be fine. How about this? Let's take it a step further. I'm bringing back the whole parchment paper of it all. Can you put parchment paper in the microwave? Can you put parchment paper in the microwave? If so, how about wrapping the sandwich in that and zapping it in the microwave for 15 seconds? You think we'll have any problems? Good luck. Good food truck. We have another one. It's a caterer and they've gotten 5 stars. This food truck has offered a spicy Graceland peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Now, earlier today, I don't know if Oliver Smith is still in here, but he talked about a spicy sandwich. He talked about what a spicy coconut sandwich. And an hour later into the live stream, it says here, good food truck. Caterer. This food truck has offered a spicy Graceland peanut butter and jelly in the past. A take on the classic Elvis sandwich with bacon, ooh, and jalapeno jelly. Because it's a food truck, its menus rotates. So check their social media or websites for their current offerings. A rotating menu. Wouldn't that be fun to have a seasonal menu? Like how Starbucks have their seasonal pumpkin latte. It's so special when you have it at this time. Or when Starbucks has their their harvest coffee where it comes in the orange bag with the leaves and you can buy it in the store. You don't have to buy it from Starbucks, Kroger's, and it's their fall harvest blend. Yeah. Smokers and Jif were found to contain excessive mercury. I know, girl. I love it too. Yeah, this world is a dump fire, and it's not be at our behest. And I'm sorry that we all have to suffer in people intentionally making such a beautiful world intentionally trashy. But the beauty of it all, guys, we're still standing. So let's not negate how beautifully and wonderfully we are all made to still be standing against all odds. Shouts out to Phil Collins, against all odds. Shout out to Phil Collins for helping. Didn't he help compose the Disney Tarzan soundtrack? I thought that was a good soundtrack. I used to have it. I'm going to have to buy it again. Shoobity-bop, doobity-dop, doobity-dop, doop-a-doodle-doo, or something. I'm looking for a planet Earth emoji and it's not coming up. What kind of craziness is that? Hello from London, Kentucky. I am from the United States and I am in Georgia. How are you doing? High five, bam. We have successfully and smoothly rolled into hour number 2. Good morning to all of my cool people. Thank you for coming in, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. The time is the top of the hour, 7:01 a.m. ET time. It is 11:25. Thank you so much for coming into the Morning Moo, and it is Taco Tuesday. Meow, meow, meow. Taco Tuesday. I don't know if my family and I will be having tacos or not on Tuesday, but it's Taco Tuesday. I love this planet Earth. I love planet Earth. Shouts out to planet Earth. I love you so much, planet Earth. And I'm sorry that a lot of people are tearing it up. We have Victory Sandwich Bar. Victory Sandwich Bar is located at 913 Barina Avenue Northeast, and it is known for it is globally inspired. I've read that wrong. I'm reading the words all jumbled. My words are jumbled today, so I'll have to probably use my finger to read in place. Victory Sandwich Bar, known for its globally inspired creative sandwiches. This spot is a good place to find unique, non-traditional fillings and combinations. While a gourmet peanut butter and jelly sandwich is not always on the menu, their history of unique and affordable sandwiches make it a contender for creative interpretation. Hi guys, thank you for coming in. Hi. Thank you so much for pushing the like button. Thank you so much. Speaking of President Trump, I talked about on the bonus video his golden ballroom if you're interested. I have a few President Trump videos up because it's world news. I mean, we're here in the world, so why freezing? So why not talk about what's going on? So thank you for coming in, guys, and pressing the like button. We're already almost at 30 likes. That's a lot. We're only 2 hours in. There's a top fans button that popped up. I'm going to push it and see what it says. Wow, I'm reading it. I pushed this button. Excuse me, on my menu, a button popped up that says top fans. And it says here, it's got the top fan for number 1 is literal trash. Number 2 is by Baden MAR. Top fan number 3 is Armando RI. Number 4 is Cuban Crisis. Number 5 is Delani B9U6B. See if it'll let me read some more. This is cool. It's got top fans, guys. I can read who's been participating a lot. We've got Joe Something Vitch is number 6. In 7th place, we have Mayran Mim. And the top 8th place is ABHAY_5Z. Thank you guys for participating. That is neat. Top fans. Thank you guys for being my top fans for today. High five. Bam. Thank you guys so much for coming in, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. So what I asked in the AI overview, it says here, which restaurants serve gourmet peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? I've read some peanut butter and jelly sandwich restaurants here in the beautiful state of Georgia. Flower. I wish I could find some more flowers. Let me see. There's a cow. Let me see what I could... Oh, leaves. Autumn leaves. Autumn leaves are falling. The autumn leaves are burning bright around our town, and they're beautiful. Do you guys have leaves falling around in your area? If so, don't you think they're amazing? It's just about as amazing as a beautiful cup of coffee or a beautiful cup of hot chocolate. Don't you think? Autumn leaves are so pretty. I'm going to put that in there and put some loves in here. Let me put my, where is it? Some hearts, and put one more thing in here. Did you know that Golden Girls, if it haven't passed already, they'll be celebrating their 40th anniversary, I think. Fall is low-key my favorite season. A lot of guys, I don't know if you're a boy or a guy or a girl, but what I've observed, because it doesn't matter, but I'm saying this. In my observation of being on planet Earth, a lot of men tend to like fall or the harvest season the most collectively. Men just really seem to like the harvest season. And that's what I've been observing. And that's why I asked, because I read J at JMG8730. You said fall is low-key my favorite season. And based on my observation, many men from all walks of life tend to really like the harvest season, which made me want to ask that. So hello, and I'm going to put some leaves in the chat for you. Here's leaf. Here's some harvest leaves. They're pretty. There you go. I like the harvest season too. When I was in elementary many years ago, our teacher taught us how for one of our assignments. And I liked this assignment because I knew I would be able to pass it successfully. Because at that time, before my dad cut down all the trees in our yard, we had so many various leaves in our yard. So our assignment was to find some leaves that we like, big ones, small ones, long as they were intact. Find some leaves, bring them into school, so when it was time to do our project, we would get paper and sandwich it between, we called it at the time Xerox paper or printer paper. And so it was like, get the crayon and then you would peel the paper off. You would peel the paper off the crayon and scratch it across the leaf, and it would have the impression of the leaf. I thought that was the most coolest thing ever. So I can say that I love that. Thank you for, yeah, this costume is comfortable. I wear these things all the time around the clock. I have various ones, so when you watch some of my videos, you will be able to see all the cool things that I wear on this platform. But yeah, thinking of the harvest leaves, I was first introduced to that in elementary. Did you guys used to do that, or do you remember tracing the leaves in between paper on your various colors? Of various colors. Oh my gosh, good times. That's something I may want to do now as an adult. You guys, you have to remember your power, and that's remembering the good things in childhood and bringing it into your life today so you can combat the world trying to intentionally beat you down. It's the calm between hot latte summer and cold winter. Just right. Oh, wow. Let me put some coffee in the chat. Coffee in the chat. Coffee, 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 coffee. Here's some coffee in the chat for that. Once again, G8730 is the calm between the hot latte summer and the cold winter. It's just right. High five. Bam. Thank you guys so much. Earlier today, I did do a survey, and let me see if it's still available. How does that work? I timed out the survey, but it was about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Now, I'm not sure if you guys can see it or not. To my understanding, I thought it was supposed to stay when I ended it out. I don't want it to like be gone forever. I want everyone to see what my Cool Peeps voted on in the past. Here it is. So it's further up the timeline with the timestamp around 6:46 a.m. I ended the survey, but it says, so do you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? 39% of my Cool Peeps said yes. 35% said no. And there was an option to choose a cheeseburger. 26% of you people, my cool people, said they'll choose a cheeseburger instead. So I thought that was cool. I voted yes because I like peanut butter and jelly. Although a cheeseburger sounds good, I wouldn't want one at this moment. I would opt for a nice cup of coffee and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. let me look back here and see how I'm doing far as time before I move forward. On Mondays and Tuesdays, I am on here with Morning Moo. Mondays is Morning Moo, Monday Motivational Madness, helping moo and moo power moo your work week. On Tuesday, it is me in the cow suit, Another Morning Moo. Tomorrow is Basket Head. It's the intentionally very long stream show with Basket Head, and the movie feature we will all be watching, brought to you by YouTube. A free movie is called Glass. I'm taking it. I wanted to watch a more serious movie on my 4th voyage. So if you're interested, I'll be on Basket Head to be on same time, same station. Thursdays is Freestyle Thursdays, where it's a random topic. You never know what you're going to get, but I primarily show up in regular clothes as myself. Friday, back by popular demand, is your boy Hercules the Shark. Fish Fry Fridays, guys. And he spends 30 minutes. He has a 30-hour block, and he talks about the goings on in his life, what he did in the week while he was hanging out with his family. Then he comes back on again, my cool peeps, and he talks about music, Fusion Friday music, because I love music so much. So I asked Hercules, as a part of his contractual obligation, to please do a music segment to keep my music playlist alive over here. I am a fellow concierge of coziness. I like being comfortable. I like being cute and comfortable. You know, that's where it's at. Being cute and comfortable. Let me check something out real quick, because I'm obviously pushing the wrong buttons. Let me see here. Girl, if you don't get, thank you guys for my new subscribers, and thank you so much for supporting me over on Instagram as well. I finally have over 1,000 followers over there. Thank you guys so much. Let me grab a sip of water one more time before I move forward. So yeah, the whole peanut butter and jelly sandwich of it all is quite amazing. And come to find out, they have gourmet peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. PB and jellies. So we talked about Humble Mumble, which is located at 756 West Peachtree Street in Northwest. Good food truck, where this food truck offers a spicy Graceland peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We even talked about Victory Sandwich Bar, located at 913 Bernina Avenue Northeast. And the good food truck is, it didn't give the location, so it's a caterer. Nice touch. Thank you. Specialty dessert shops. I'm going to read about this. Gather in close around the forest fire as I read about this. Cheba Hut Toasted Subs. While not a sandwich, this shop offers a dessert known as Goo Ball. It contains peanut butter and a chocolate in the creative gourmet way. This is an option if you're looking for a dessert version of the classic flavor combination. I'm in Georgia, the grand state of Georgia. Somewhere in Georgia is where I'm at. Sweet Georgia's joint. Oh my gosh. Now, don't this sound good? My stomach leaped just reading it. Sweet Georgia's Juke Joint. This upscale soul food spot serves refined versions of classic Southern comfort foods. While their PB&Js is not specifically mentioned, restaurants like this often feature creative upscale twist on desserts. It gets me every time, y'all. Desserts and classic dishes that could include peanut butter and jelly. So desserts is spelled DESSERTS. Black and white cow, y'all. A shoo moo 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 moo. A shoo moo 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 moo. A shoo moo moo moo. Shoo moo 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 moo. I'm a cow today. Tomorrow Basket Head will be on. The laundry basket will be hosting the show tomorrow. Let me give you guys your digital tickets. Here's your digital tickets for tomorrow's live stream for Basket Head. It's called It's the Intentionally Very Long Live Stream Show with Baskethead, and here are your digital tickets to tomorrow's TOMORROW. Oh my gosh. Live stream. Here's your tickets to tomorrow's live stream show. I believe we'll be on voyage 4 or 5 aboard here for the mothership. We'll be loading up on the mothership tomorrow, 5 a.m. ET time, for a long live stream, and we'll be watching movies together. The link is provided in the description for the video. So if you go to my homepage, go to lives, you will see Baskethead with the movie feature glass. We've got Sweet George's Juke Joint. Welcome in. Thank you. Your hair is nice. Bang bang boy gang. What's coming in? We've got your hair is nice. Thank you so much. My hair has a life of it all. My hair has a life of its own, and I just let it do its thing. Would you believe that on my day off, which is Saturdays and Sundays, I washed and conditioned my hair, and I straightened it out. As soon as I was finished flat ironing it, it went right back to this. I'm through. My hair has spoken. We've got Sweet George's Juke Joint. This upscale soul food spot serves refined versions of classic Southern comfort food. Earlier in the chat, someone was saying that peanut butter and jelly is this is a new comment. Peanut butter and chocolate is such a essential combo. But before that, someone said that peanut butter and jelly is like their soul food. And come to find out, in reference to gourmet peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Sweet George's Juke Joint. Alright, Sweet George's Juke Joint. This upscale soul food spot serves refined versions of classic Southern comfort foods. While their PB&J is not specifically mentioned, restaurants like this often feature creative upscale twists on desserts and classic dishes that could include peanut butter and jelly. So I'm quite sure if you went out to this place, you can ask them, hey, you have anything special regarding peanut butter and jelly? And they'll fix you something off the menu. Thank you guys so much for coming in. We have 28 likes. We might as well get it up to 30 if you don't mind. I'll ask, do you mind helping me get this up to 30 likes, since we're so close. We're so close to touching the sun. How many times have you flown too close to the sun? All in favor say aye. That's a lot of people. Whew, this has been a wonderful live stream. We talked about peanut butter and jelly last week, and I wanted to talk about peanut butter and jelly today because there was so much I wanted to get into. And what I wanted to get into is the focal point of gourmet peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and how in the world you pan fry a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Well, I found out today that you can fry a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and you basically sizzle it up the same way you make a grilled cheese sandwich. Yes, who would have thought? Let me take a pause really quickly and fuel up on my cereal. Thank you guys so much for coming in. We have new subscribers as well from today's live stream. I'm glad that I am entertaining for you. Today's choice, I don't want to spill it on the floor or on my table. Fruit Loops. It was full, and it's it's more than halfway gone. I'm gonna have to get some more. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a live stream today or not counting this one, but a bonus one or not. But I am here, guys. Let me put this into the chat really quickly. I've given you your tickets to get onto the voyage tomorrow. Baskethead. And let me put this in here. That. Oh, and let me put some cows in here really quickly. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Cows are so cute. How can you not like cows? Ooh. Quiet on the set. Ladies and gentlemen. Quiet on the set. This girl is on fire. I'm up here wrestling with the cursor. I'm cool on cooking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I'll take mine fresh. Yeah, so we learned today how you can grill up a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and it's the same way you practically prepare a grilled cheese sandwich. You like your steak medium? It is good, isn't it? No, I don't do it all the time. But I definitely every once in a while I will have a medium rare burger. Testify. You want to talk about Sunday service? Put me up a steak on the grill. I'm gonna be like, hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys ever go to church with your actual child and your mom or someone around you give you the backhand of the law or the backhand of the gospel because you laughing at the folks in church? Oh, like, how you expect me not to laugh? You drag me here. And then you tell me to keep myself entertained. And I choose to keep myself entertained by laughing at all these people foaming at the mouth, rolling all over the place. But that's besides the point because it's not Sunday and it's Taco Tuesday to be exact. Y'all have anything else you want to add in or say before I get ready to wrap this glorious morning moo show up on Taco Tuesday? How did you find me? Is it coming up through your is it coming up through your vertical feed? How are you guys excuse me, finding me on here? There's a such thing as vertical live feed, shorts feed, browse feature, channel pages. It's all I can say. It's a Christmas miracle and it's a wonderful world. And I say to myself, where's my microphone? Shoo moo 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 moo. Shoo moo moo. Shoo moo moo moo. Shoo moo moo moo. Shoo moo 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 moo. Shoo moo 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 moo. Shoo moo 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 moo. Shoo moo 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 moo. Moo moo. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. Y'all, this thing is making my head hurt again. I gotta take it off, man. You live and you learn. Sometimes, shoot, I've been on here for almost 2.5 hours. I am on life. I am on having lived life and had some nervous breakdowns and realized life don't got to be taken so seriously. And to laugh at the smallest things. Continue to have a practice of turning lemons into lemonade. So you can just have the BS of life just roll over you like the backstroke when you swimming. Or from my case, trying to swim. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Up here feeling like, what's that lady? Can't nobody, something says, can't nobody, sit down, my ears are bleeding. My ears are bleeding. Good mercy. Yup. Happiness is a choice, guys. Just as it is hard for people who want to quit bad habits, whatever they are, choosing to want to stay positive, a positive mindset is also a habit that you want to make. Thinking negatively is a habit that you want to break. Constantly worrying, even though you're in a burning building, is a habit that you want to not magnify, if that makes sense. There's an animal in trouble. Yes, the Wonder Pets. There's an animal in trouble. There's an animal in trouble. What is it? We're Wonder Pets. We're Wonder Pets. We're on our way. Something, and to save the day. Phone. The phone is ringing. Dun 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 dun. The phone is ringing. Yes, shouts out to the Wonder Pets. Now, I don't know if they still come on or not, but they live on through streaming platforms. Thank you. All throughout this particular live stream, it's been freezing up, so I've been trying to catch it so y'all don't miss one word. Thank you so much. You know that song from I want to say it's not Constantine. What's the guy? John Wick, Devil's Advocate. Show me your tattoo. Dun, 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 bah, bah, bah. Show me your tattoo. You've seen Devil's Advocate when they're in the bar and they're like, yeah, murderer, you did that. And she get that drink, she be like, how? And she slam it down and that music come on. Why don't you show me your tattoo? Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. That's a good song and that's a good movie. Thank you guys so much. I'm having a good time on here, just hanging out with my cool peoples. I had to remind myself sometimes not to just jump off of here, but to do my unwinds from a long live stream and just power down like how I get ready to power up. The first 30 minutes of my live streams, at least on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, I tried my best to make it a habit, intentionally, to hang with you guys before I get into the topic at hand for 30 minutes and just commune with you guys. So I'm intentionally waiting on you guys to ask questions. Now it's up to me whether or not I answer them. Or I may not answer them in the way you like, but like Jan asked if I had tattoos. It instantly made me think of the Devil's Advocate movie when they were singing that song, Show Me Your Tattoo. Thank you so much. The thing of the matter is, whether you want to acknowledge it or not, if you're doing well in any aspect of your life, there's always going to be opposition trying to find a way to bring you down. No matter if you're constantly a good person like myself. Now, I've done some things in my past, have we not? I'm not saying that, but overall, the opposition is stronger for people who are intentionally trying to do well. The thing is to have it roll off your shoulders like Beyonce. Team no F's to gives in the good way, because no matter what you do, there's always the dark side of the spectrum. There is no way you have any enemies in life, and I have tons, and it's sickening. That's how sick this world is. I hope you win in life. Thank you so much for that. I will win at life. I am winning. And I want those words to bounce back to you as well. You guys, I love planet Earth so much, and I'm thankful to be here. I just wish more people would get on the bandwagon and want to do right by it instead of operating out of greed and primarily insecurity. That's the energy that's running this world. But shout out to all my cool people coming in here, because that means you all have some type of moral decency about you. Whether you think you do or not, you're still here hanging out with me. So thank you for that. I've got this top fans list that popped up on here. I'm going to push it and see what it says. Top fans. My top fan in first place is JMG8730 with 150 points. We've got a shout out for top fan number 2, Literal Trash. That is a funny name, but they're coming in at 75 points. And top fan number 3 is JNK7W4Q at 75 points. Thank you guys so much for participating in today's live stream. That's really cool that you guys are here holding it down with me. I'm digging this top fans thing now that I'm starting to fully understand what it is. I don't want to accidentally push the wrong button. There we go. I love Earth so much. I'm about to... I get it. Hey, all are welcome here. This platform is... It's a variety show because I refuse to put myself in the box and just talk about one thing. This is a variety platform and all are welcome. So that's what it is. I love Planet Earth so much. If you're interested, there will be an intentionally long stream live show tomorrow. It'll be another character who works for me on Elay TV named Baskethead. We will be watching the movie called Glass together. The link is in the description. Not this current description with Morning Moo, but if you go to my homepage and you see the live tab, in the live tab you will see Baskethead, and from there when you click on there, the description to the movie will be there. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to assume it means hi. Thank you for coming in. I did a survey previously and it was about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I like crunchy or creamy. My favorite peanut butter is crunchy. And having said that, I was also talking about, it's a miracle that I remember it. When I was an actual child, Jif peanut butter was the end-all be-all of peanut butter. It was the ultimate peanut butter, at least growing up for me. Hold on. Let's see here. Let me respond to this text message. If my keyboard will allow me. Just a moment. I am responding to a text message. A message. Meow. 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 And put that and some hearts and sand. All right, look at me, I'm multitasking. So yeah, I like the crunchy peanut butter jelly sandwich was awesome. It still is. I haven't tried Peter Pan peanut butter in quite some time. So much to the point I don't even remember how it tastes anymore. So I had to actually buy it to try it. I haven't tried Peter. Is it Peter Pan in a Butter in a long time, so I will have to try it again to see if I even like it. Now I know I like Peter Pan's peanut butter far as the labeling because Peter Pan was on it, and I thought it was Disney who made it. And let me put my emoji in here. Let's see here. Where's their emoji with the teeth? That one, and like, oh, C-A-T, dynamite, C-A-T. Y'all remember Annoying Orange? And let me put some sandwiches. Let me see. Oh, look it. Cool. sandwich. I found it. Hopefully it'll come up so y'all can see it. A peanut butter sandwich. Hey! Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. The royal time is 7:37 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is November 11, 2025, 11/11/2025, and I am reporting to you live from the beautiful state of Georgia. Shouts out to everybody in Georgia for supporting the platform and supporting my family and I. We did the survey. We shut it down. Let me refresh the page. My wind down has wound down. You guys have anything else you want to say before I get out of here? I wanted to make sure I spent a little bit of time with you before I just dipped out of here. Thank you so much for your audience participation and your opinions and ideas. I'll get ready to head on out of here. My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Oh, hold on. We have a comment. My kids like peanut butter and fluff, not jelly. Peanut butter and fluff. Is the fluff that, is that by the marshmallow brand where it's basically whipped marshmallows? Is that what you're talking about? Because you can put it on s'mores as well. Is that the fluff you're talking about? I must know. Is that it? Y'all, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was cool. I might have to try that. It sounds pretty interesting. So that's what it is. I wonder if I have a marshmallow emoji. No marshmallow emoji. No marshmallow emoji. Double win, ladies and gentlemen. Double win. All right, so I've got to answer everyone's questions, and I'm glad I got to see you, Reagan, before we took off in here. Always, the best power that you have is to always be yourself, man. we all do, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. So we're all in this together. Thank you guys so much for coming in, liking, sharing, commenting. That's my time. My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. I'll close by singing the Morning Moo song. Be safe out there, y'all. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.